Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I know it's been a while since I filmed a video on my YouTube channel, but I'm here now and I'm filming. I'm so excited to film my labor and delivery story time, so let's get to it. My due date was January 28th of this year. Everything happened the 21st, which was on a Monday, the 21st of January. I remember I was sleeping. Well, it was at night. I was sleeping and it was 5 a.m. I had to go to the bathroom. I remember when I got up from the bed, like I just felt like I peed on myself. And I was just like, what the fuck? Did I pee on myself? And I'm just like so worried. I'm like, oh my God, did I pee on myself or did my water break? So I turned like the flash on from my phone and I like flash it like on my vagina and on my legs to see if I'm like peed or anything. And I remember like I touched it and it felt like so fluidy. I was like, this is not pee. So I know this sounds nasty, but I smelled it and I was just like, this is not pee, because you know pee smell, you know how pee smells. I was like, this smells like fluid or something. So I remember I woke up, my son's dad, and I was like, I think my water just broke. And he's like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, maybe you just peed on yourself. And I was just like, really? No. So I was just like, I'm just gonna wait it out, because if I go to the hospital right now, they're just gonna keep me there and I'm just gonna be there like all day. So from 5 a.m. to 10 o'clock a.m. I went to the hospital at 10. You know, they checked me to see if I was dilated and everything, and they had told me that I wasn't dilated, but that my water had broken and that I was still leaking and that I was going to be admitted in. So I was admitted. We got to the room. I FaceTimed my mom and I told her that I was in the hospital already. She was so excited. She's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to go see you. And I was just like, okay. So it's just me and my baby's dad in the hospital room. And then after my mom got there, I don't remember if his mom and his sister-in-law and his sister came in. But way before all this, before they had gotten there and before my mom had gotten there, they had told me that if I wasn't dilating, that they were gonna start like induce me. They were gonna start my contractions. So I was just like, okay. So I waited it out till like 3 p.m. and that's when they had gotten there. So they had started my contractions around 3 p.m. and I remember I didn't really feel anything after that, but we were just there chilling, you know. I got up and walked around for a while to see if that would help, you know, but it didn't. And I remember it was like around 6 o'clock p.m. when they came in again and they checked me to see if I was dilated. And I was actually 2 centimeters dilated, so I was kind of happy. But I wasn't really feeling like any strong contractions at that time. So I remember my baby's dad's mom and his sister-in-law and his sister were already gone by that time. My mom was just there. So it was just me, my mom, and my baby's dad. And we were just in the room, and I remember like I had fallen asleep for a little bit and I woke up around 10. That's when I started to feel like the contractions, and I was just like, okay, like I'm feeling them. And the nurse would come in, she's like, okay, that's good, you know, you feel them, that's a good start. And I was just like, okay, you know 10 p.m. after that, it's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock a.m. And I'm just like, dang, you know, this hurts. Like these contractions are coming back to back. And I was just looking at the screen and I was just like, wow, like, oh my God, like I'm really going with this. And I remember it was 3 a.m. and I just could not take it anymore. Like I was in bad pain. Like these contractions were back to back. And I was just like, oh my God, no, like, no, I cannot believe that I'm feeling this pain. And they had checked me and I was still at 2. I was just like, oh, hell no. No, I cannot be at 2. From 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. I was still at 2 centimeters. I was like, nope, I need the epidural. So I got the epidural, but before I got the epidural, I tried this like IV that my nurse told me that I could do before like I wanted to get the epidural. She said that if I were to do that, I would be able to sleep through my contractions, but homegirl could not sleep through her contractions, so I just got the epidural. And when I got the epidural, I was so scared. Like, literally, I was scared as hell. I remember I had the shakes, so my body was just shaking. Like, and I remember when the guy came in to put in my epidural, he was like, you need to like be still. You cannot shake, because if you shake, like, you know, this procedure is gonna go really bad, and we do not want that. And I couldn't help it, you know, my body was just naturally shaking. So I was just like, oh my god, like if I move, this guy is gonna mess up my back. So I was just like, oh my god, let me just stay still. And it was 3 a.m. and my baby's dad, he was sleeping, and he woke up and he was just like sitting there looking at me like halfway asleep, and I was just like, oh my god. But I got the epidural, and you guys, it really wasn't that bad. I thought like it was like hella bad, you know. Some people make it seem like getting the epidural is so bad, but it's really not. And my mom was just like, before I had gotten the epidural, I had told my mom about it. I was like, I don't know if I should get the epidural, like I'm really scared. She's like, mija, if there's like something that, you know, that can help you with the pain, she's like, go ahead and get it. She's like, it doesn't matter what other people think. She's like, you're doing this. She's like, not them. She's like, I think you should get it, you know. So she was really like supportive with me getting the epidural. So I got the epidural. It really wasn't that bad. I remember like 15 minutes later after I had gotten it, yo, I knocked out. Like I literally slept for like an hour. And I remember after that, I woke up from my nap, and it was like 4 a.m. and I kept checking my phone, you know, to see what time it was. So it was like 4 something. And I remember seeing 2 doctors in my room, and then my nurse. And then I looked to the left side of the room where my mom and my baby's dad were staying at, like they were sleeping. And she was awake, and she just had this worried look on her face. And I asked her, you know, I was like, what's wrong? I was like, why are there doctors in here? She was like, oh my god, mija, like se te bajó la presión, like your blood pressure dropped so low. Your nurse couldn't get it back up, so she had to call the doctors in. They've been in here for like 30 minutes trying to get your blood pressure back up. And I was just like, what? And there was a doctor like sitting right beside me, and then the other doctor was with the nurse like doing something on the monitor. And I remember the doctor that was sitting beside me, she was like, it's okay. She's like, be calm. She's like, if you want to go back to sleep, just go back to sleep. And I remember after that, I just dozed off. Like I was so tired, like I just dozed off. And I remember when I woke up, like in the morning, it was like around 8 a.m. I woke up, and my mom woke up too. And I was like, so what happened? She was like, your blood pressure dropped really low. And the nurse came in, and she couldn't get it back up. So she had to call the doctors, but they finally got it stable. And I was just like, oh my God, thank God, you know. So it's 8 a.m., you know, the doctors come in and they check me. I think I was like 6 centimeters dilated at that time. And they were like, if you keep on like this, like, you know, you're gonna have your baby this afternoon. And I was just so excited. I was just like, oh my God, finally, you know, I'm gonna have him here, and I'm gonna be over with this pain. So I remember I was just chilling the whole time, and it got to like around afternoon, like 12:01, when I started feeling really, really bad. I was just like, oh my God, like, oh, I cannot. And then I couldn't get up because I got the epidural. So I was just laying there. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was so desperate. I felt desperate. That's how I felt. Like, I felt hella desperate. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I was so impatient. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I want to get over with this. And finally, it was like around 4:30. My baby was born at 4:38. I started feeling like I needed to push like around 4. And my nurse was just like, you know, keep on like that. She tried like different positions on me. She made me like flip over on my tummy. Well, not on my tummy, but I was laying down on the bed. And she made me do like different positions on the bed, like made me get on my knees on the bed, you know, like with my butt up in the air. She said that would help. And honestly, you guys, that helped really good. When she told me to do that, I thought she was crazy. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, what the hell? I'm in labor. Like, I'm not gonna do that. And it was so hard to do that because my legs were like numb because, you know, I got that epidural. So it was so hard for me to move them into the position that she wanted me to do. So like I could, like, you know, fasten things. And it actually really helped because like 30 minutes later, my baby was born. So I was really thankful for her. You know, she did a lot. My nurse did a lot for me. She was there, like, she was the real MVP. But I remember I had the need to push, like, and I wanted to poop. I had the need to poop too. I was just like, oh my God, do I need to poop or do I need to push? But my nurse was like, it's most likely that your baby's coming. So she called the other doctors, you know, but I was like, oh my God, I can't wait. Like, I need to push. So the doctors had gotten there already, and I was just like, oh my God, like, there I was just pushing. And you guys, I literally pushed for 8 minutes and my baby was out. But the crazy thing is, when you get the epidural, you really don't feel anything at all, which is like so crazy. I was just like, oh my God, I just felt like a relief of pressure down there when he was out, and I was just like, oh, thank God. But my baby boy was born. His name is Cain, spelled K-H-A-I-N, Cain Soto Torres. He was 7 pounds 1 ounce, and he'll be 2 months tomorrow, which is awesome. He was born January the 22nd at 4:38 p.m. So, you know, it was an incredible experience. Like, I really never thought that I would go through that at such a young age, because I got pregnant when I was 20 and I had my baby when I was 21. So I was just like, oh my God. But, you know, everything came out safe, and, like, you know, I'm glad that he's here, healthy. You know, I'm looking over here because he's here on his swing. He just woke up from his nap. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my video, and stay tuned because I will be uploading more videos. Like, I'm not gonna slack anymore. It's been 2 months and I need to get my videos up. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Comment down below if you guys have like any questions or anything. Make sure to follow me on my social medias, and until the next video.